This is your last cursive letter of the whole alphabet. Let's all cheer. Yay! We made it to the end. If you forgot any of them, well, you're gonna learn them again next year. So don't worry too much. And if you're groaning because you're like, oh, we have to learn them again, be happy that you're gonna get good at them, because by grade 6, you're expected to write pretty much all of your work in cursive. So yeah, hope you've been paying attention. When we're doing the Q, capital Q today is, in my opinion, the one that is the weirdest capital letter, because from the way I look at it, it doesn't really look like a Q at all. Most of the other letters kind of look like the printed version. This one looks like a 2. So here we go with our Q. We start at the top with our little J loop. So we do a J, and then we bring it up to the top, okay? Then we're going to draw a 2. And it's not a normal 2 where you like come down to the bottom and just have it like a straight angle. It's a kind of 2 that I make sometimes when you do a loop at the bottom. Okay? That's capital Q. Ah, I know, doesn't really look like a Q. So just remember when you get to the bottom that that's the direction your loop is going. And then I just naturally go down, and then I just come back up at the end. So this is like a wave. I'm drawing my line until it hits the line, and then I just go, oops, I didn't mean to touch the line, bounce back up. It kind of looks like a ball bouncing. It does not need to look like this. Some of you like to just add a whole bunch of wiggles. It's not a wiggle, it's one little bounce up when you're done. Okay, let's draw that again together. J loop, 2, loop, and done. That is a capital Q. You might be angry about that Q. You might say, that looks nothing like a Q, that makes no sense. And I agree with you. However, if you want to let people understand what you're writing in cursive, that's how we do a Q. And if someone writes you a note and for some reason they have a capital Q, you need to be able to look at that and go, well, that's a Q, not just a 2. Sorry, guys. More likely, though, you're going to see lowercase q's, because I almost never start a sentence with a Q. Q's are not common when they're capital letters, unless your name starts with a Q, and none of yours do. So we're going to start our our lowercase q by going tobogganing for our A, right? So we're coming up the hill, slide back down the hill, come up, and now you're going to go all the way down. This is almost like the G we did last week, except the G would go this way. We're not going that way. We are going to the right. So at the bottom, you're going to come back up, and you're going to touch the line right at this bottom line. Last week, we talked a lot about how when our letters cross over, it's usually at that bottom line. Same as this week. You're going to cross over, and then you go do that little tick as if you're going to write your next letter. What is the next letter going to be? It's going to be a U, unless you're writing the capital of Nunavut, which is Iqaluit, which would be like this. I, Q, A, L, U, I, T. Caluit. Oh, no. It's U, then I. Good thing. All I have to do is move my dot. Iqaluit. But usually it'll be a U. Let's do that one more time. So up, tobogganing, slide back down, come up, straight all the way down, back to the line, onto the next letter. Have such a good time doing your very last letter. If you get through this pretty quickly and you're bored, try writing out the entire alphabet. You know every letter now, unless you were sick for a letter and you just missed it. If that's the case, go back through your book and find that letter and try it out. Have a great week, guys. I'll talk to you later.